They're gonna see this video and go, damn, he really ate. Holy shit. Oh, ¿dónde, Holmes?
Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening.
Crew's penis has left the building.
I only know what I know. The passing years will show. You've kept my love so young, so new. And time after time, you'll hear me say that I'm so lucky to be loving you.
Good morning and welcome to a full day of eating. Every morning starts off with the morning routine, of course, and I've been doing that fasted for years now. Didn't really have the intent for it to be a fasting thing in the beginning. I just would always wake up and run, so got that out of the way. I always keep the morning stacked with some salt water, which I really just enjoy taste-wise, honestly, and it's really good for you to stay hydrated. I'm going to jump into the kitchen, cook my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I do that every single morning because later on in the day, frankly, I don't want to be cooking, so I'm just setting myself up for success, and then we'll get going with the day.
I drink a boost for breakfast, an insure for dessert. Somebody order pancakes, I just dip the scissor. That right there could drive a sane man berserk. Not to worry, Mr. Ace to the Izzles back to Wizard. How do you console my mom or give her light support? Telling her son's on life support. And just imagine how my girl feel on the plane, scared as hell that a guy looked like Emmett Till. She was with me before the deal, she been trying to be mine. She a Delta, so she been throwing that dynasty sign. No use me trying to be lying, I've been trying to be signed. Trying to be a millionaire, how I used 2 lifelines. In the same hospital where Biggie Smalls died.
You want some? Alright, breakfast is served. Eating the same thing as I do every single freaking day. And I've been doing this for years. Genuinely been eating the same thing every day for years. Maybe a handful of variances. You know, if I do the eggs and rice, maybe without rice some days, but generally very, very similar meals every day. And people just wonder, oh my God, how could you possibly do that? Don't you get bored? And it's really hard to explain the fact that when your reward systems in your brain essentially change over such a long period of time, my metric of enjoying a meal is not, oh God, I need to be eating cotton candy or something that just has this spark on my taste buds. It's just, I like eating things that make me feel healthy. I know how energized I'm going to feel throughout my day by being consistent with my nutrition. And gosh, I mean, it's literally been 7-8 years since I've had, junk food, I guess. And yeah, I'm just not attracted to it at all. I'm only attracted to feeling really healthy. I have no desire to eat highly processed foods or anything like that. And it takes a long time to get to that point because I grew up, I was eating damn bullshit all the time. I mean, just the average American diet, you know, pasta, whatever, all day long, and just, I don't even know, snacks, chips, cookies, all that. And yeah, now I just eat whole foods, and I love it. How could you not? In addition to pretty much every meal I consume, it's just loads of fruit. Right now the grapes are banging. But see, this is the thing about eating healthy. Healthy being the restriction, the guidelines that I eat along. But then within those guidelines, I can eat as much of whatever the heck I want. So I'll eat this whole bag of grapes if I want to. There's real freedom in that, you know. Bitch.
Yo, crew, do you have any pre-workout here? I need something before I hit this session. What are you, a pussy? Let's go to the gym, dude. Ohms.
Hey, homie.
Hey, man.
You want some pre-workout or something like that?
I got this cooking up in the bathtub right now.
¿Qué tiene? C4? Dame. Holy shit.
Oh,
Loving me all night long, and all I can think about is getting you home. I don't need this menu, no I don't. I already know just what I want. Did I hear you right? Did you tell me, go pay the waiter and let's leave? Now honey, I know by that look in your eyes and your hand drawing hearts onto mine that our night out of the house ain't gonna last too long. When all you can think about is getting me home. Walking through the front door, seeing your black dress hit the floor. Honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about is getting you home. Walking through the front door, seeing your black dress hit the floor. Honey, there sure ain't nothing like you loving me all night long. And all I can think about, all I can think about, all I can think about is getting you home.
It's kind of crazy if you look around the gym. Everybody's always got some sort of energy drink or supplement that they're taking halfway through. And I feel like if everybody just got their diet in check and actually focused on that, they wouldn't need all this bullshit. I'm not sitting here drinking some carb drink halfway through my workout because, you know, I eat real food and my energy stays really consistent throughout instead of always needing some sort of Band-Aid supplement to keep me going. So something to think about, if you just actually work on the fundamentals of the way that you live, you're not always going to be so drained or so tired. You can have a pretty even and consistent source of energy just by eating real food. It's not to be the whole, you know, carnivore and animal-based thing, even though I kind of eat that way. It's not to just be a trend kind of guy, but it's just looking at the real foundation of how you live. It makes a freaking difference.
But so you're not eating food anymore, you're Gandhi or whatever?
Yeah, I'm perfectly content right now not eating.
It's like when millennials go to a taco truck and go, oh my god, this is so good. Oh my god, you're the best taco I've ever had. So are you counting your cows?
I still am, but I don't really care. I was counting them the last few days and I said, why does this matter? I keep throwing away my food before I'm finished.
Throwing away?
There's like 5-6 bites left and I go, I feel sick, and I just throw it away. I've never rejected food more in my life than I do now.
Well, because Owen talks about never sitting down and not wanting food, and I feel like I face that pretty often.
No, I'm never hungry.
I would say a couple of years ago I would sit down at the table and it would take me an hour, and I just had to finish my dinner because for some reason I just thought, oh, I have to eat this. And then I just had one of those moments and I just said, no, I'm not doing this. That was my breaking point.
I've held myself to always finish my meals, so to throw away food,
Throwing it away is hilarious.
that's how you know.
You just gotta let it dry age on the damn stove,
No.
like Brennan. Do you eat the same thing every day now?
Every single day I eat 3 things, that is it.
No veggies anymore?
Oh, that's right. 5 things,
5
nothing
things.
else. Beef, rice, eggs, carrots, zucchini.
Carrots just make me poop air all day long.
I will say, I mean, a few years back, I cut for the summer and I lost 30 pounds.
What?
Yeah, I did a disgusting bulk. It was the only time I ever did it. I wanted to just see what would happen, and it's a waste of time. I got up to 240. Anyway, I did that cut without doing any cardio. It was all just diet.
I'm just getting liposuction. Go from 12 to 4% body fat.
And then gain it all back.
Gain it all back.
Because you didn't learn how to keep it.
Yeah, well, the value is just from having lost the weight, not about losing it.
You could apply that to any goal too. I mean,
Yeah.
monetary value too. I just won $1 million. Okay, win the lottery.
I feel like it's only Southern people that win the lottery.
I know, really
It's
is.
just some redneck shit to win the lottery.
So wild.
We won $14 million.
It's like some dude in Morganton, North Carolina, sitting there.
We won big time, Bessie. All right, so I just downed a full pound of grass-fed ground beef along with half a cup of rice, uncooked though, measured uncooked. I never know how to say that because I feel like if I say half a cup of rice uncooked, people think I'm just eating it dry. But anyways, ate that. It was great. Took me a second because I wasn't super hungry, but the real finale to lunch has been the 100% cacao chocolate with local raw honey. This stuff is ridiculous. I mean, I'm not even a huge chocolate fan, but this is so good. Because the chocolate itself, it's really bitter, but get the honey in there. Tastes amazing. This is the kind of thing that, this is perfectly fine, and I would consider this dessert if I ever need one. So yeah, enjoying that, and then probably eat some fruit, maybe crack into some oranges or something, but keeping it simple once again. That's lunch.
They say we too young to get ourselves sprung. Oh, we didn't care. We made it very clear, and they also said,
What music we feeling, James?
That 2000s split.
you're way too beautiful, girl. That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal, suicidal when you say it's over. Damn, all these beautiful girls, they only wanna do you dirt. They'll have you suicidal. Suicidal when they say it's over. See, started at the park, then shit at the dark. Ooh, but you took my heart. That's when we fell apart. Cause we both thought that love lasts forever.
Come on, boys.
See, it's very divine. You're one of a kind, but you mash up my mind. You are figure decline, oh Lord. My baby, you're driving
You're way too beautiful, girl.
That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal, suicidal when you say it's over. Damn all these beautiful girls. That's why it'll never work. You have me suicidal, suicidal.
All right, so we're back at the old table for dinner for, you guessed it, another pound of beef and some rice. I keep it really simple, and I think that's a powerful thing to do, because if you go on Instagram or you go on any source of media and you see some information about what you ought to eat, you're going to be bombarded with about 1,000 different opinions, and most likely you're just going to be confused. I would say, if I could give you one piece of encouragement, you don't have to follow any person's exact diet. You don't have to subscribe to an ideology. You don't have to be perfect. Please just recognize your priorities and what you care about, right? Recognize what you want your relationship with food to look like, and realize that you can have that. And being healthy is very, very reasonable. It's not some out of reach kind of thing. So here's what I would focus on. Simply know what you're putting in your body. That's it. If you want to eat ice cream, you want to eat sweets, you want to be completely different from me, that is 100% fine, as long as you know what is going in your body. Just that awareness is going to be more powerful than you even think, because if you look on the back of the package of all these things you might buy at the store, you'd probably be pretty surprised as to what the heck is going in your body, and you probably don't know half the things that are actually going in your body. And that lack of awareness is not a healthy thing. Even if these products are not physically bad for you, which I would guess they probably are. You know, these factory made loads of bullshit in the grocery store, probably not the best, but even if they were fine for you physically, I still think there is something to be said about knowing, having the information, having the insight as to what it is you are putting in your body. Because if you don't have your physical self, you don't have your health, you don't really have anything. So definitely a lot to keep in mind there, but keep it simple. Know what you're eating, know how you're fueling your body, and that's going to serve you very well. Turns out I didn't want my dinner at all, so I just chugged a ton of milk, which is always a go-to for me. But let me retrieve my phone from No Phone Dinner. Damn it! This can't be in your face while you eat dinner. If you don't know what the No Phone Dinner is, it's the dinner with no phone. Just do it every single night. If you're seeing this, don't lie to yourself. Put that sucker away when you eat dinner tonight. It's movie time, guys. We're about to watch Baby Driver, because we're trying to get some insane inspiration for making these videos that you love watching so much freaking awesome, because I'm super raw and real, and I love that aspect of my podcast, which you definitely need to check out, the Crew Mahoney podcast. You'll love it. But for these videos, I actually really value cinematography, storytelling, the visual aspect of making a really cool piece of art. So we're just trying to get inspired, honestly, and just keep making the experience of these videos better and better. So I'm gonna get inspired here and enjoy a little movie. I never ever watch movies, so this will be fun. Yeah, let's go. Cinematography.